Oh! Could you take a slap or a punch in the gut and be okay? In this video, I'm going to give you 2 tips that will save your back. My name is Dr. John Saunders. I'm a chiropractor in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. Low back pain and stiffness is a huge problem. We've all experienced it at some point. It affects how we move, it affects our enjoyment in life, and it even affects our relationships. There are only a few reasons why you experience low back pain or stiffness. One is you might have had an injury that was unavoidable. You twisted wrong, you lifted something heavy, you were in a car accident, or you fell. It was unavoidable. However, there's 2 more reasons why you might experience back pain. We don't move enough. When our joints don't move, our back will hurt, especially if we sit all day without any movement. It is very hard to maintain a neutral spinal posture when you're sitting all day. This video right here will show you how to sit at your desk all day and avoid back pain. The other reason is we do not move correctly. We have developed faulty movement patterns. In this video, I'm going to show you how to engage your core properly and change your faulty movement patterns. I'm often asked, should I wear a back brace? For very specific cases, they may be indicated, but for the majority of us, like me and you, they're likely detrimental. We have a built-in back brace, our core musculature that's designed to support our spines, limit motion, and allow us to move without pain. Wearing a back brace will turn off that musculature and weaken those muscles over time, something we definitely don't want. Could you take a gentle tap, a punch to the gut and be okay? If not, we've got a problem. This right here is your muscular brace that's used to support your spine to keep it healthy and in a neutral position throughout our movements. How do you know if your muscular brace is working and you're able to control it? Very simple. Take your fingers, push them into your sides, and contract and try to push your fingers out. So again, take your fingers, push them into the side, and then push your fingers out. If you can contract and push your fingers out, congratulations, you are in control of your muscular brace. When you move, this is the brace you want to fire. You want to contract these muscles as you move, and you need to think when you're moving or lifting that these muscles turn on. If you are unable to turn your muscular brace on and push your fingers out, that is an indication that you need to work on your core musculature. Stay tuned to the end of this video because I'll put a link with a couple videos that will get you on the path to allowing you to contract your muscular brace and increase your core stability. Using your muscular brace will take some practice. You will learn to tune the contraction to your task. So when you bend over, you're going to push out, brace, and pick something up. If it's something light or you're moving over, you're going to brace about 20% of the contraction. The heavier the object, you're going to brace harder and harder as you will learn to control that muscular brace and tune it to the task. So you really need to be conscious and think when you're bending, lifting, remind yourself, connect your brain to your brace and contract to the task at hand. That in itself will give you some stability and support to allow you to move through painless range of motion. And for tip number 2, you need to understand that your spine is meant to be stable. We do not want your spinal joints moving excessively. This is what can cause problems and pain. So what you want to do is you want to visualize your spine as something that's solid. Even though there will still be motion in the spine, you want to visualize the spine as a stick or a bar that connects your upper and lower body. Remember, neutral posture is a nice, smooth, natural lumbar curve. We want to maintain that through all of our motion. A quick way to know if you're in neutral lumbar posture is just to take your hands and put them basically at your breastbone and just above your pelvis. You want to make sure that your hands are parallel. This would be neutral posture, this would be a flexed posture, and this would be an extended posture. So we want to make sure that we're neutral posture when we move or bend over. So what we want to remember is that our spine is meant to be stable and to hold in a position that's not allowing excess motion. When we flex forward, we do not want to flex forward in our lumbar region, we want to flex and extend through our hips and pelvis. Our hips are ball and socket joints. They're designed to move and to create flexion and extension through our trunk. So we need to visualize moving through our hips and not our lower backs. Let me demonstrate. Remember, when we're upright, we want neutral position in our lumbar spine. We want to rotate through our hip joints. Here's what we don't want to do. We don't want to bend forward and roll forward to pick an object up or to brush our teeth. We don't want to flex forward. It puts our back in a precarious position, either irritating an already painful condition or setting us up for injury. What we want to do is make sure we're rotating through our hips. So we're going to rotate through our hips while we maintain our lumbar posture. So if you're going to bend to pick something up, we're going to rotate through our hips to pick it up. Our bottom will shoot back, and remember, the rotation is happening here. It's not happening here. From the front, rotate through the hips, not through the lumbar spine. So remember, to save your back, to reduce injury and prevent pain, fire your muscular brace and rotate or flex and extend through your hip joints, not your spinal joints. Healing low back injuries is long and slow. So if we can prevent them in the first place by applying these 2 tips, your quality of life will be better for it. Finally, if you're unable to turn your muscular brace on, click one of these videos right here or right here to help increase your core stability and endurance. Thanks for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you on my next video.